This course will teach you everything that you need to know in order to be successful with YouTube Shorts. This course will be more targeted towards someone who wants to do this faceless, since this is faceless mastery. However, all the knowledge in this course can still be applied to someone who wants to do this showing their face. So real quick before we start, I just want to say you're in good hands. Why should you listen to me about YouTube Shorts? Well, I've posted well over 1,000 shorts and that number is rapidly growing. I've posted several shorts surpassing tens of millions of views. My highest right now at the recording of this video is over 40 million views on just one short. So right now, the channel that got me this play button, which is my first ever faceless channel, has well over 600,000 subscribers. Should definitely be at over 1 million in just a few months. And on top of that, I'm growing more channels behind the scenes and you'll eventually see more plaques behind me. Now, I am actually just as experienced with shorts, if not more experienced with shorts than I am with TikTok. Before I started my faceless journey, I helped the Sunny Fast channel grow from 0 to over 500,000 subs in just a year. Throughout that time, I helped him not only with his long form strategy, but also with his short form strategy. We posted hundreds and hundreds of shorts on his channel. Tons and tons going viral. At a certain point, I realized that I could make my own viral shorts that make lots of money without even showing my face or making the videos myself. So what is YouTube Shorts automation? Well, it's exactly like YouTube automation. Running a faceless YouTube channel and outsourcing steps of the video creation process in order to turn it into an almost passive stream of income. It's the exact same except you're posting shorts instead of long form. You can definitely post both long and short form on the same channel. We'll cover examples of channels that do that well later in this course, but we will primarily be focusing on the short form aspect of faceless channels. So why are faceless shorts so powerful? Well, because we're not showing our faces and we're aiming to outsource, that makes the potential endless. One channel of mine that takes a few hours a month to run brings in thousands of dollars a month. So hypothetically, you could reach a point where you're running several different faceless YouTube Shorts channels all from your phone, where you're barely doing any work and collecting all the profits. Now, in the early stages of running a channel, it's a bit more work than that. It takes time and the implementation of systems before you can have a channel on autopilot. But I'm going to be showing you every step of the process. There is a barrier of entry. You can't just start making money right away, right after your first post, unfortunately. You must first join the YouTube Partner Program, which will pay based on ad revenue. So there's the obvious requirements. Follow YouTube's guidelines, make sure you take some time to go look through their community guidelines, partner program guidelines, copyright guidelines, etc. Live in a region where the program is available. This is most countries, but you can double check online to make sure your country's eligible. And the main requirements are as follows. Have more than 1,000 subscribers, have 4,000 hours of long form watch time, or 10 million shorts views, which is what we will be focusing on. When I was younger, I ran a channel for 8 years and only ever reached 1,000 subs. Now, whenever I create a new shorts channel, I can oftentimes get 1,000 subs just for my first video. That's the easy part. The slightly more challenging part is the 10 million views. It's totally doable though with what I teach. The going viral section will tell you everything you need to know to get millions of views with ease. Before we get there though, I'm going to be going over a lot of other crucial information first. The most important of which when you're doing faceless content is the reused content policy. This is a major part of YouTube's guidelines, and if you break this policy, you're not going to be able to be monetized. Rest assured though, we will cover this in the next module. If you want to be monetized on YouTube, you must not be posting reused content. Reused content is essentially when you take content owned by someone else and repost it with little to no creative changes. This can also be applied to content that was generated with one software and no human touch was added whatsoever. So basically just a shitty video completely generated by one AI software. You can use AI tools as I teach, that's allowed, but a video that's clearly generated by just one software cannot get you monetized. So back to the main part of reuse content. This would be just taking movie clips and reposting them with no added value whatsoever. Doing streamer clips with GTA footage added to the bottom or Opus Pro clips. That's all reused content. What is allowed, however, is transformative content. Content that is using footage from other people, but it is heavily transforming it with new added value. This can be commentary or criticism, that is most common. It can be educational value, news reporting, creative edits that add new meaning. Those are a few of the most common examples. This means if you take some footage found on TikTok or you take a movie clip, but you're adding constant commentary on top of it with captions and creative edits, you should be good to go. So real quick, let me just show you an example of content that isn't allowed to monetize and one that classifies as original content according to YouTube's policies. So I'm going to show you an example of 2 Breaking Bad shorts. One's allowed to monetize, one isn't, so you be the judge on that. You guess which one's able to monetize.
So, can't say it's been a pleasure.
I need you to do one more thing for me. You need to call the DEA, and you need to tell them that Gus has a hit out on Hank. No, you have to do it for me.
Buddy, I gotta way too comfortable in my wingtip.
Just call anonymous.
You call anonymously.
I'm practical.
And that's what the whole video is like pretty much. So here's another example.
Did you know that in Season 2, Episode 2 of Breaking Bad, when Tuco holds Jesse and Walter prisoner at a desert hideout, there is a scene where Tuco throws Jesse through a screen door, which actually ended up giving a concussion to the actor Paul Aaron. This shocking fact came into relevance when Paul Aaron replied in Reddit, "I am a Tuco takes Jesse."
Alright, you get the point. So, two very different styles of video. This last one I showed you is obviously the one that can be monetized because there's tons of editing on top of it, there's a new value, there's narration, added captions, it's telling a story and it's using the Breaking Bad footage to tell that story. Now, this other clip on the other hand, yeah, it's adding some new editing a little bit, but literally all it's adding is captions and then not much else. So this one cannot be monetized. You can't just post movie clips with the sole addition of captions. You want to add something like a narration using an AI voice. This AI voice is shitty. There's definitely way better AI voices, but this video did go very viral, and this type of video is definitely monetizable. And there's plenty of faceless niches that don't require the use of copyrighted footage. Ones where you can use AI generated footage, free Minecraft gameplay, for example, stock footage that you have the rights to use, and that's just a small list. There's a ton of them. So those types of niches are the most safe, but realistically, a great portion of the niches that do well on YouTube Shorts are dependent on other people's content. So in this course, I will be covering all topics with this guideline in mind. This policy of reuse content goes hand in hand with the legal doctrine of fair use. So basically, most of the time, if you're not following fair use, you're posting reuse content that cannot be monetized. Like I said, this mainly consists of heavily transforming the content with new additional value. And one thing I really need to clarify is I am no legal expert. I'm not a lawyer and I'm not a YouTube employee. Absolutely nothing in this course is legal advice. So anything that I say comes from my own experience and tons of research. But still, don't take my word from it. I'm only speaking about my experience and what I have learned personally. You need to make sure that you go and research this policy for yourself, research this guideline, and research fair use. Do not get yourself into any legal issues. Please go look at the links down below this video before you continue watching this course. If you want to be successful with shorts, make sure you watch this entire video and the entire rest of the course. This is something that you must commit yourself to if you want to see results. I'm giving you all the knowledge you need in this course, and then in this community, myself and all the other members are here to help you and make sure you see success. But you must take responsibility for your own success and put in work. If you really want to do this, you won't give up, and if you don't give up, you'll become successful. I just want to clarify that because if you're just going to watch this course and then not take any action, not even posting videos consistently, then your failure is on you. With that being said, I'm just asking that you take advantage of all the knowledge and value I'm about to share with you. Because if you really take the time to learn from this course and then actually apply what you've learned, there's absolutely no reason why you can't be successful with faceless YouTube Shorts. Besides dedication, there's a few things you must keep in mind if you want to be successful with faceless YouTube Shorts. Number one, consistency. You must be doing this consistently. By this, I mean you need to dedicate yourself to posting at least one short a day for however long it takes to get monetized. This channel right here took just over 2 months to get monetized. There were so many times I wanted to give up because I was seeing no results. But then all of a sudden, because I was staying consistent, I took off and got monetized. Imagine if I stopped being consistent in those first 2 months of seeing no results. Dedicate yourself to this for as long as it takes. Shorts channels are the long game more so than TikTok. Oftentimes longer to monetize, but that means more consistent long-term earnings. Number two, you must be going viral. Like I said, you might not go viral right away or see results right away. It's a skill that requires a bit of practice to master. But once you're monetized, you need to be going viral and you need to be replicating that success consistently. Having viral videos will be the only way this becomes very profitable. A video with just a few thousand views is going to make you pennies. A video with millions of views can make you hundreds or thousands of dollars. But don't worry, I'll teach you how to go viral. Number three, you must have the right niche and the right types of videos. The next few sections will cover this, but if you choose the wrong niche with the wrong audience size, you will greatly struggle to go viral or see any results. Number four, steer clear of copyright issues and reused content issues. Like I said in the last video, and I will continue to emphasize, you must be knowledgeable in this area. But thankfully, I will be covering the reused content issue throughout this course. I'll show you what to do in order to avoid this issue, and I will show you how to respond to getting copyright striked and how to respond to getting demonetized, as I've been through both myself and got through them just fine. Number five, innovation. You will need to keep improving your videos as time goes on. You'll need to keep up with the trends of YouTube Shorts. For example, when I first started my first YouTube Shorts channel, my videos had a very simple hook and then meet the blank animal. That's how the script started. But then as months went on, I noticed that other people are going way more viral by starting their videos with a dramatic statement and then saying, but first, like and subscribe. So I started doing this in a lot of my videos while still staying true to what my channel is all about. The reason why I surpass my competitors all the time is because I'm constantly innovating and they're not. Always improve and innovate. So keep all those points in mind. We're about to really get into this course. To make this the best experience possible, keep in mind you can either increase or decrease the speed of the video to your liking. And also, I highly recommend taking notes. Take notes of anything that we go over that might be useful, and then also write down any questions that you might have because you're going to get the opportunity to ask me. After this course, you're going to be able to comment your questions, and then I'm going to record a Q&A video answering all of them. So without further ado, let's dive in.